Hi, it's Christina with the Sisyphean Journal. Sorry for the gloomy atmosphere, but it's a kind of overcast day and the electric company is upgrading lines, so we're without power for 6 hours. But thanks to hotspots and batteries, I'm still in operation here. I want to look back to May 19th of 1992 when a 30-year-old woman named Susan Levy was found dead in the car she'd been living in. Um, this homeless woman's, the discovery of this homeless young woman's body, of course, led to an autopsy and an investigation. And they discovered that Susan had undergone a safe legal abortion at the Family Planning Associates Medical Group clinic in Mission Hills, California on April 9th. Um, and she developed an infection because they had not removed the entire fetus from her uterus. They had sent her, I'd say, home, but the poor woman had no home. They had discharged her from the clinic with an incomplete abortion, and she developed an infection and died. And Family Planning Associates Medical Group is like the flagship of the National Abortion Federation. They're um, in pro-choice circles. They're the largest chain of for-profit abortion clinics in the world that I know of, certainly in the United States. They're in California and in Illinois and may have metastasized to other states since then. Um, Pro-lifers tend to look a little bit askance on FPA because, first of all, their founder, Dr. Edward Campbell Allred, was an appalling racist. Um, he called having babies the only industry that inner city black women have. He referred to a sullen black woman who keeps cranking out babies. He didn't like Hispanic women either. Um, Basically considered it his duty to limit their population growth by aborting them. He is also credited with inventing the 5-minute assembly line abortion. One admirer said that Allred did for abortion what Ray Kroc did for hamburgers. Um, and when we were at Life Dynamics, we were contacted by the attorneys for the family of Deanna Bell, a 13-year-old girl who'd been massively overdosed on Brevital at an FPA clinic in Illinois. And we did tell the attorneys for the family, you need to go in there and you need to file a motion right away to include their California behavior, because I can guarantee you they're going to file to have it excluded. That little Deanna was not the first anesthesia death. And we even suggested that they ask in the deposition, ask Allred, have you ever done a preventability study after a patient death to prevent a similar thing from happening again? And they asked him, and he said no. That dead woman, who cares? And of course, when you've got Allred's attitude toward women, especially minority women, and I have very little doubt low-income women of any race, I get the feeling Allred considered the death of the mother to be kind of a bonus. That was one less breeder out there. This man, I'm not sure if he's still alive, but just an appalling human being. And it does not surprise me that the abortion rights movement absolutely loves him, because they love some pretty appalling people. And his cavalier attitude toward safety was also reflected in Steve Lichtenberg, who directs the Chicago area clinics. I listened to a tape of the National Abortion Federation meeting where Lichtenberg was talking about how he really loved doing high-risk abortions in an outpatient setting rather than in a hospital, because he liked the challenge, and he preferred to deal with life-threatening complications on site rather than take the patient to the hospital, because he just liked the excitement and the challenge. He just really got off on it. And Michael Burnhill, who was then medical director of Planned Parenthood, ripped this guy a new one for that, told him he was playing Russian roulette with patients' lives, which of course he was. I can't remember whether that conversation at that event took place before or after Deanna's death, but I believe there were 5 total deaths that I know of under Lichtenberg's control of FPA in the Chicago area. And as of now, I know of a total of 17 abortion patients that died at FPA facilities. And I know that there have to be more because there were gaps, between Denise Holmes in 1970 and Patty Chacon and Mary Pena in 1984. I can't believe that with that kind of carelessness that there were no dead women. As we had deaths in 84, 85, 86, 88, 92, 94, 95, 98, 99, 2000, 2004, then another big jump until 2014. Get me monetized. I really want to know where FPA buries their dead.